gonna do it. Oh my god. The plastic smell. Does anybody else like that? Does anyone else just get high off the plastic? Is that bad? Last review was the Extreme X-Men Wolverine, this guy. I'd say I'm most excited for Cyclops and Husk. This guy should be showing up at my house soon. And I don't know, Nightcrawler. I'm not so much a Gambit guy. I went through this. But super excited for the Nemesis Wink Wink Holocaust figure. Let's check out this right up here. Paige Guthrie, a mutant with the ability to morph her skin into any form, becomes a member of the X-Men known as HUSK. Okay. She is also Sam Guthrie's little sister, I believe. Cannonball's sister. And we got what looks to be the exact same buck body sculpt and paint as Monet St. Croix M, who we'll bring in here during comparisons. We got the alt head, some alt hands, and a piece of skin that she peels off of her face. And then, of course, we got the Build-A-Figure piece. We got the upper torso as well as the head. And this little tube up here that you can hopefully see. I'm going to take flight here. So, yeah. Looking pretty cool. Kind of a new concept with the skin. So she basically, I don't even think she has to absorb it. She just thinks it or looks at it and can kind of copy it, and can be like metal or like maybe adamantium or Colossus's metal, or she can be wood or steel or I don't know what else, rock, stone, kind of like almost like an absorbing man type power. But let's bust her out and see what she's like out of the box. Just a quick look at her out of the box, but still in the plastic molding. This Build-A-Figure looks great. It's big. I can't wait to build it. I'm super excited. Take a look at the back there. All right, out of the box here, I'm gonna just check out this Nemesis Build-A-Figure piece. I am very excited for this. So this came unattached. You just pop it in this chest piece. Kind of like Iron Man looking thing there, and the tubes wrap around and I believe attached to whatever attaches in here. You got the little things for the legs to peg into down here. He's gonna be a big boy. You got the flames coming out the top here of his little containment suit, and then this skull, and then you got the boned neck here, neck joints down there. Oops, sorry. And this mouth opens too. Would have been kind of cool if he had like a more translucent skull, but whatever, I don't really care. This guy is awesome. And I'm super glad they announced that Warpath and Laura X. So maybe we'll get some more X-Force, and we'll get that like that really dark, like to go with Phantom X and Archangel. I think it was like Wolverine and Psylocke? Psylocke and Angel were kind of messing around, but this guy was a big part of some of those storylines. The art was great too. We'll put this back here. And then we got the figure. Yes, it is the exact same sculpt as M, Monet St. Croix, just with a different head sculpt, or head sculpts and hands. We got the alt head here with the metal, the skin peeled off to reveal some of the metal, looking like Terminator. I'll be back. That was horrible. Of course I'm going to use the other head, but we'll do this for articulation. Spins around a bit. got long hair, so it kind of hinders that. Shoulders go up that far. You got these little pads up here that are attached inside the joint by this little rubber strip. It moves around pretty easily. I like it. It's a good idea. Bicep cut, double jointed elbows, pinless. Got the little gauntlet down here. Twisty and pivot at the hands. You got the diaphragm swivel, which swivels pretty well and twists all the way around. There is no waist swivel. This splits about like that. Thigh cut, double jointed knees. Ooh, ooh, wow. Let's try the other one, see what happens with that, huh? Nothing. Oh, good. Wow. That was some popping. Should be okay, right? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah. Is there a boot cut? Kind of, but it doesn't really want to move. Oops, sorry about the camera there. Oh yeah, there we go. But it doesn't move the foot. It's just the molding. So, man. All right, and then we got pivot, rocker on the ankle. Of course, we got the alt head, which we will put in there in a moment. What do we got for time? Almost 4. All right, let's, I'm gonna put on some of these accessories in the alt head here. All right, here we got her. Swap the face. We got the skin. In the pictures, I saw her holding it with this hand, which kind of didn't make sense to me. It should be on this hand just because that's the side of her face that the skin is missing, right? So what I did, I kind of held it right up to her face. It looks like there's a hole here. I stuck the thumb in there. There's a little groove in here that can kind of fit around your finger. And then I kind of tucked these back behind her face so it looks like she's just straight ripping it right off of her face. Kind of gruesome. I wish she had another big chunk of skin that like was just like she's holding it and it kind of like came over her hand and just droops down like that. That would be kind of neat, you know. Maybe that's something for Can of Beams to look into. I don't know. I mean, it's just one character. But let's go right into comparisons. I do like this head sculpt though. It's nice. It looks like it could be like a Sue Storm maybe. Like the new Sue Storm with longer hair. Get these out of the way. Put it on the different hands. You know, this is kind of your basic figure. I think the saving grace is the alt head with the skin being peeled off. Kind of neat. Let's bring in some other characters that are on the Generation X team. Knocking dudes over, but we got the exact same suited Monet St. Croix, who is, shall I say, boomin'. She's kind of nice looking. I gave her some power effects. She's like overpowered, I think. She's kind of like Danny Moonstar. She just like has crazy powers. And then I think they depowered Danny Moonstar. And then she was just like running around like Storm with no powers for a little bit. And she became like Valkyrie. I think she got like honored into the Asgardian army or something. But anyways, this is Monet. I really like the head sculpt of Monet, honestly. So, as you can see, exact same costume, which they wore in the comics. It's kind of neat, though. Then we're going to bring in Chamber. I actually like this figure. I like the leather jacket and the arms. The pants are decent. I wish it was pinless, but it's not. The arms are pinless on the elbows. The knees are not. And just kind of a cool power. But again, alt head with him without the flame effects, that wouldn't be too bad, right? All right. And who is the leader of Generation X? Or Generation Next? None other than Emma Frost. Kind of like in a TV show. This woman won't stand up because of these heels. I mean, I can get her balance, but I found this stand, so I'm going to keep her on there. So she looks like a tall, badass drink of water. From the Hellfire Club set. Decent figure. Old school white legs with the pins. They just kind of get wobbly. Not as bad as they used to be, like that first Polaris was bad. And then we're going to bring in Banshee, which we are getting a new one. And the other part of the wave, Extreme X-Men Wolverine. Look up in the sky, bub. Hey, bub. Pretty badass. Move these guys kind of out of here. Now I'm going to bring in one more big bad. Just for a little size comparison and just because I haven't had them out in a while. One of my favorite characters. Omega Red. I wish they'd come out with a new one all pinless. This is the original version from Marvel Legends from Hasbro. I do have that 5-pack with like Cyber and who is it, Callisto, and there's a Wolvie in there. Mastermind? Yeah. So just haven't busted it open yet, but I got this, so kind of interested in that Cyber, but I heard he was kind of underrated or overrated, I should say, or just disappointing. So yeah, there you have it. I'm gonna give her .9, just under a 3. So just under average. She's not great. It's a total reuse. The skin and the hand or the alternate head with the metal on the side of the face, looking like Arnold in Terminator. I can't talk today, guys. Sorry. Kind of saves it from getting like a 2.5. So 2.9 it is on the HUSK. Paige Guthrie. So I hope you enjoyed this review. If there's anything I can improve on, guys, let me know. I mean, I try to do a little bit of a backstory, talk about the paint, articulation, accessories. What else is there? Do some comparisons and a ranking. Do in-box, out-of-box. If you want me to get a little more nerdy and talk about like comic book stories, I don't know much about Husk offhand, except she's related to Cannonball and I think a few other X-Men characters. I think there was like 3 or 4 Guthrie family members. And so, you know, I can do my best. Like, I could probably talk about Omega Red all day. So, and I was trying something new. I put some little background objects here. You know, I moved recently, so I'm still pulling stuff out. So, next review I think is gonna be this Falcon from G.I. Joe. It's the Falcon and Quarrel 2-pack that I just got delivered. So that's gonna be on the next one. Hope you're watching. Please like, subscribe, and comment. Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you watching. Take care. Oh my god, I like have the worst skin. Ah! What the fuck? Ah! Oh girl, you calm down, girl. Ah!